here on Gambian Talents TV, coming to you live from Westfield. I am Mudlanin Joe. First, the headlines. VP faced the National Assembly and give updates regarding acute kidney injury cases. Mayor Ahmed Bensouda unveils procurement of 9 service vehicles. Former Finance Minister Amadou Sane expressed disappointment over IEC's conduct in chancellorship election. National Assembly Standing Committee on Human Rights and Constitutional Matters submit reports of their visit to various detention facilities across the country. This with more interesting stories will follow very shortly. Thanks for joining us. Now the news in detail. Following the appearance of President Adama Barrow to deliver the State of Nation address at the National Assembly, the Vice President Mohamed B.S. Jallow appeared to answer questions on state of acute kidney injuries on the country. Our reporter Malik M. Jallow has the rest of the story.
Mohamed B.S. Jallow, Gambian Vice President, has told Parliament that the government is working to take legal actions against embroidered Indian maiden pharmacy over the deaths of acute kidney injury in the country. VP Jallow made the remarks as he faced lawmakers on Monday to respond to questions regarding Barrow's State of the Nation address speech.
Indian company or official trying to run away from responsibility, saying that they have been exonerated. I want to urge honorable members, please be careful about those type of statements.
He told the Parliament that the government has rejected the request of pharmaceutical company demanding a ban lift to avoid their medical drugs from expiring, adding that the government is currently working on legal procedure to sue the company.
We know that, and I think the Honorable Minister of Justice have said it before, we are going to institute some legal processes as far as the manufacturers are concerned. Another member, I think, raised the issue of, I couldn't remember who, whether some of those drugs are still in circulation. The answer is no, they are not in circulation. In fact, the company had actually written to government to allow them to open their store, claiming that the drugs are getting expired. But it's already banned. It's not coming back into the system. But like I said, legal procedures are going to be put across.
At least more than 70 children died as a result imported bad cough syrup manufactured by the Indian maiden pharmaceutical company in the country. Since then, the victims' family and right activists have been demanding justice to bring those found culpable to book. Reporting for GTTV News, I am Malik M. Jallow.
During the second organization of the National Assembly, the Standing Committee on Human Rights and Constitutional Matters gave a detailed report of their visit and made recommendations on the state of these facilities. Aisha Tukoli has more on the story.
Musa Baji, National Assembly member for Talinding constituency, has told the Minister of Interior and Inspector General of Police to step up efforts to look into the deplorable conditions of detention centers across the country. The lawmaker made the call during the submission of report of the National Assembly Committee on Human Rights and Constitutional Matters. Baji lamented about the poor state of food and toilets at some of the detention facilities across the country. According to him, detention facilities should be giving petty cash for the feeding of the detainees, adding that rather than the officers taking their money and they will never get their refund, which he says is a challenge. Tetukoli, Gambian Talents TV News.
Still on the news, the former Minister of Finance, Amadou Sane, has described IEC's conduct in recent consulship election in Bartes Ward as disappointment. Yanko Dumbe tells us more.
The former finance minister said he was shocked that the IEC presiding officer would change the slip that all the agents have signed. He said the presiding officer changed 048 to 084 and none of the agents signed the slip, and the slip that was signed by the agents is 048 and the IEC refused to take responsibility. He added that their people went there and requested for a count, but the IEC told them to go to court after admitting that there were some errors. He alleged that the IEC is not being fair for telling them to go to the court. He said they know what happened when UDP goes to court, and he believes similar things will happen if they go to the courts. He revealed that the witnesses who are supposed to testify somehow left the country and the case went out of time. Mr. Sane said what IEC did was to deny Gambians the right to choose a councillor, saying they are being disenfranchised because the one they voted was not given to them. Instead, they created their own and gave it to them. He concluded by expressing his disappointment that they are very disappointed and sad that the IEC would take this line of approach.
The Lord Mayor of Kanifing Municipal Council on Tuesday unveiled 9 service vehicles to strengthen services delivery for residents of KM. Amin Rabi Kandi has more on the story.
Mayor Talib Bensouda of Kanifing Municipality has unveiled 9 new service vehicles as a fulfillment of his promise to the residents of the municipality. Speaking at the unveiling ceremony of the vehicles, Mayor Bensouda said the vehicle is here to serve the people of Kanifing Municipality. The addition of the new vehicle has made our fleet 74 vehicles to serve our residents and the municipality. I had traveled to many councils around West Africa and the development we have in KMC. I have not seen such development in any other place, he said. He added that KMC currently has 12 administrative vehicles in addition to the 3 pickups, trucks to strengthen our service delivery. According to him, the vehicles are not just to integrate but to strengthen waste management capacity and revenue generation and to strengthen service response. Reporting for GTTV News, I am Aminata Bikan.
Reporters Without Borders holds seminar with Gambia media owners, managers on quality and reliable journalism. The purpose of the forum is to create and reward trustworthiness in the media fraternity. More on the story. Reporters Without Borders, in partnership with Gambia Press Union, on Tuesday, June 20, 2023, held a day-long workshop for Gambia media owners and managers on quality and reliable journalism held at Senegambia Beach Hotel. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Modu S. Juf, Secretary General of the Union, said the Union has been working to create a credible and trusted media industry in the Gambia, adding that in which a self-regulatory body, Media Council of the Gambia, was created. Sadibu Marong, Regional Director of Reporters Without Borders in Sub-Saharan Africa, highlighted the Journalism Trust Initiative is created to promote quality and reliable journalism. He said JTI has been implemented since 2018 in the world and 2021 in Africa, and Gambia is the first English-speaking African country to take up the initiative. Lamin Queen Jame, Minister of Information and Communication, described the Common of Journalism Trusted Initiative as worthwhile and timely, adding it will focus on building trust in the media fraternity. He said it is important to have this because journalists are natural agents of change in society, and in the course of executing their job, they influence change directly or indirectly in the society.
The government of the Gambia, under the leadership of President Barrow, has committed itself in ensuring that the Gambia is democratic, that will be inherited by generations to come for the good of all. The media space will continue to be what it is, without government's interference that will make an infringement on our laws. But I can also say that you must be rest assured that government has all the commitments to bring in reforms that are required, especially in those areas that you regard as draconian laws in the media sector. It is
reporting for Gambian Talents TV News, I am Mudlamin Job. Now to sports. Manchester United has joined race to sign Gambian Hurricane Adama Bojang. Gambian Adama Bojang, 19 years of age, plays for Steve Biko in the Gambian League. Draws interest from the English Premier League clubs after his master performance at the African Under-20 World Cup Championship. Chelsea, Liverpool and Crystal Palace and Wolves have all shown keen interest to sign the Gambian wonderkid. Well, that brings us to the end of today's news bulletin, but before we take a leave, a recap of our main stories. VP faced National Assembly and give updates regarding acute kidney injuries. Mayor Bensouda unveils procurement of 9 service vehicles. Former Finance Minister Ahmad Sane expressed disappointment over IEC's conduct in councillorship election. National Assembly Standing Committee on Human Rights and Constitutional Matters submit reports of their visit to various detention facilities across the country. That's all we have for you in today's bulletin. Do stay tuned to watch the rest of our interesting program. On behalf of the production team, I was your presenter, Bulletin 23rd. Thanks for your company. Bye-bye.